Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so today we are going to be making fire starter pods out of the egg carton box. Some string. You can use any kind of string. I'm using like yarn. Then some scissors, any kind of stick to stir the wax. So the wax at the moment is still boiling. We were gonna do it on top of the fire pit, but it's kind of soggy and wet over there. Parchment paper to put the pods to dry, and then we need some lint, some dryer lint. So the first thing that you would do is cut the box, and then you want to cut these pods, but you want to try to keep the shape of them.
Skills.
This looks like it could be tedious, but it kind of goes pretty quick. So then, while my youngest here goes and starts filling the pods, I am going to go get the wax. Now the wax, a lot of people use candle wax. I'm using beeswax. I don't have candle wax. I don't really use candles. I used to love candles, but now I don't really use them unless I make them myself. And I make them, of course, with essential oil and beeswax. So he is going to finish this off. So you pretty much just cut them and they look like this. So you want to try to keep the shape so then you could bend, you could fold it in. I'll do this one really quick, and then if you fold it, yeah, if you fold this a lot better. So you keep doing this while I go get the wax.
I got skills. I'm doing it fast.
Now I have the wax inside this tin, all melted. It might not be enough for all 12 of them, but I'm keeping it in the pot so it doesn't harden. So we're gonna take each of these pods and we're gonna start stuffing them with the lint, the dry lint.
It smells good.
Yeah, dry lint and dog hair. You're shedding dog.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
So you want to put enough in here. Also, we might do a video later on the small little rocket stove that we make out of I think it's a 4x4, and we drill holes, and then it's a good way to start a fire, and it stays on probably about 30-40 minutes. So it's good to take camping. We actually have a video that we have put up when we went and did a little bit of fishing, and we were cooking fish on top of it.
For my dog.
Yeah, so it is a good way to keep a fire going, or to start a fire and then put logs on top of them. And a really good thing that you could use too, that a lot of people don't know, is that you could use tree sap from a pine tree. I don't know if all trees work, if they have sap. They might, I'm not 100% sure, but I know for sure the pine works, and that's highly flammable. So if you take some of the tree bark that has the sap coming off of it, and then you start, like, you light it on fire and you put like your branches and stuff like that, it'll last quite a bit. It's like a candle. Okay, so now that these pods are full with the dry lint, now we're gonna close it in like a pod, and we will take the string and then we knot it.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yours looks better.
So you want to leave a little string kind of hanging. That way you could dip it into the wax. These are things that are good to always have on you. So after we're done with these, we're going to test it out. And not only are we going to test it out, but we are going to put them away in the car. That way, anytime we decide that we're going to go camping or we need to start a fire when we're going fishing, this would be the easiest way to do it, to where the fire won't go out like usual. Well, actually, not, I can't say usual. It's just, it all depends. Like if you have wet, yeah, it makes it a lot easier. And it all depends if you have like wet logs and stuff like that, because then that could be an issue. Like we had that day, the logs were wet, but we had the little mini rocket stove, and we were lucky enough to be next to a pine tree. So you're the one who got the sap.
Yeah.
And then we had small little rocket stove. The dog was able to eat some of the fish that you caught.
Yeah.
So this is fairly easy. I just wrap it. You can wrap it any way you want.
You're more professional.
I'm not professional.
Uh-huh. Only got like one down so far. You got like 5.
And then I just pull it so the string could be a little lengthy. Now you could use, like I said, any type of candle wax. You could go to the dollar store and get candles from there. And then you just melt it. The beeswax, of course, it costs a lot more. But as I said, I didn't have nothing else, so I had no choice but to use the beeswax. And the best thing is that when you put it in this tin, it doesn't, you could pretty much pick it right up. It doesn't burn. It's not hot. So I just wrap it twice and then I knot it. There you go. And so I have these already done. I have 3 more to go. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this one in here because this one is a little bit bigger. So if you have the section that still could use more, like this one here, could use a little more in here as well. Then you just close it in. Now I saw someone make this on a video a while ago, and I thought that that would be a great idea. And I think we did it once a while ago. We did it with the tree sap. We actually put tree sap instead of the dry lint. I have a habit of always now just putting after I clean up our, what do you call that, the dryer, we just put the jar, we put the lint inside the jar, and sometimes we don't even have these pods and we just put the lint in the bottom of the wood at the fire pit, and that helps keep the fire up until the wood catches fire. So now that they're all done, I'll show you. So I'll take the wax and I will dip it, and then this is where you want the stick, so you could dip it just like this, and then I put it on the parchment paper. It would be nice if I wasn't so clumsy, 'cause I got the wax all over me, on my knee. And then the rest of the beeswax, what I do is that I put it into a jar so I could use it for another time. Now you could do the rest. What you think? Super easy? Mm-hmm. So now it kind of looks like this. but there's still a lot of wax. So once I heat it back up, then I could put the rest of it away for us to use next time. So now, look, take them off the parchment paper and they look something like this. It's all coated with the wax. It doesn't have to be perfect. You have pieces like this that will stick out. That's just the string, but it doesn't have to look perfect. We're gonna test it out. However, I think we are gonna try maybe sometime, next week? We could try with the sap of the tree, and maybe we can make pods out of that also and see which one works best. But I think that pretty much wraps it up. So we're gonna definitely go try it out right now, and I hope this is something that whoever's watching can utilize in their camping, or whenever you go out and you want to start a fire and you want something to keep the fire going for a while until the wood catches. These cute little fire pods will do the job. Let's go see how it works. So we are going to go start the fire pods and see how long it lasts. We're gonna also, bless you, we also have to go get some sticks, and we have to get some sticks, branches. We have some sticks and branches. So we're just going to put the fire pods, demonstrate how it works.
Just lay it on top of each other. So how's pretty going for the fire?
It's not going too good. Okay. Y'all stay put just the way I have it. Any more sticks?
Nope.
So it has caught. I was going to use a little bit more. I was going to light another match, but it doesn't need it. So then you could just start. That was kind of pointless to put the sticks the way I had it. You could kind of start adding the sticks. So that's how it works. It's doing good so far. Sometimes you have to light it more than once, maybe like twice. This time I had to do it 2 times because it kind of went off. But it was my fault because I actually put the wood that was wet. There was a branch that was wet and I put it on top of it. And it's fairly cheap. Just the egg carton, some wax, and free laundry lint from your dryer. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you guys around soon. Bye.